Hello everyone, it's Rhonda. Welcome back to A Little Bit French, my little YouTube channel here. We are in the midst of Christmas and I decided to take a break because I'm making a lot of Christmas Happy Meals and for friends and decided to do this layered tag. And it's kind of tricky. You've got to plan it out, in other words. Usually when I'm making my videos, it seems like I'm in a hurry and I want to get the page decorated or the journal created, and I don't really take the time for tags or things to put in it until I have more time when I'm not videoing and create more layer things. Sometimes I just, add the image to the page and then I may decorate it around it later. I hope this year I take more time to do things like this because it really speaks to me. I like all the different layers and the textures of it. So, and adding a little color. So let's make one of these. I'll show you how I did it. Put it up here. First you have to find your focal image. I have so many I like. I like her. I love this woman with the camera. And then I like this image as well. And there's always these ladies. I love them. So I'm trying to decide which one to use. I got another Happy Mail from Carrie, my friend Carrie, and actually this is the picture, one of the antique photos that she sent me. I made a copy of it. They're just so adorable, the originals. I think I'll do the lady with the camera. No, I'll do her. I'll use her. Let me get these over here. I hope you're having a good day so far. We woke up to 44 degrees this morning. 44. I loved it. I made my coffee and opened up the bedroom door to the patio in the back. And I watched the steam from my coffee cup. Don't ever get to see that when you live in Arizona, except in the winter. Okay, so then here are some antique book pages. I've already backed some of these, so you may have to cut her down. I'm going to trim these the best I can. I don't care if it sticks out. That's the whole point. That it might stick up. So these aren't really grungy, they're just super layered, and you can make them grungy, that's for sure. But what it did do was help me use up all the scraps I have. So I think the first layer I want to be a book page, one that I don't mind. Okay, this one's good. Let me do it. I like the number up at the top. So we'll glue that down. Oops. Got a new desk, you guys. I meant to mention that. I was going to get rid of the round table that weighs a ton. We painted it last year, or maybe this year, the beginning of the year. And it's just so hard to push around, and that's where I was making my videos on that. But then my camera is attached to an arm that's on another piece of furniture, so I'm constantly moving that round table and got tired of it. So I moved some things around and made space for a small white desk. And of course it was like IKEA. You had to put it together, but it worked out really well. I love it. It's the perfect size. Well, I always do that wrong and it gets crooked. Let's do that. Okay. We got that there. You can use either side. Get it nice and glued. So there, you know, we're having family visit, and there was just absolutely no room in the guest room closet because there were still those big plastic containers I had not gone through all summer. And we have lived in this house over a year. And so I opened one up and I found the bowl that my friend Sam Poole sent me, the French bowl. I've been thinking about that. I'm like, where is that bowl? So to my surprise, I found that. And what else did I find? I found these apothecary jars with my buttons. I didn't even miss it. So I got that. I was all happy. And then I kept digging around and I found another apothecary jar full of my string, embroidery string. Oh, so happy. I'm a-telling you. I like when you find stuff you think, well, I know it's packed away, other things took priority, so. Okay, so this tag, if you kind of want it to rough it up a bit. Oh, I didn't trim that very well. You can rough it up a bit with your scissors so it doesn't look so stinking new. Which is what I did. And then, oh, I meant to go get my little sponge, but we'll just apply that like that. So it's not totally grungy. All right, so we got our base. Put the finished one there. Then, you know, I just grabbed all my scraps, and you just never know. I even use these little pieces, and you can just layer it that way. Now, where is... I'm showing you that, and I'm making a mess. Okay, you can even add another book page under the image, but I do have some smaller ones. There she is. I'm like, where did she go? Oh, that's the one that's... So I don't want her to be too big. Now I know I cut that crooked, I can tell. A lot of times I can't. Oh boy. That's not too bad. Again, we're not perfectionists on this channel. Although I would like to straighten that out. There. Feel a little bit better. Maybe not. Why is... There. Okay. So you have to decide what you want sticking out. You know, do you want it like that color or another book page? I'm going to do another book page because I really like that look. I wish I had more of it showing, but that's the best we can do. All right, let's do that. I'm going to rip it, tear it. And then take that off. There, you got that. I didn't tear it too nicely. Okay. Now I also want to, I should keep this desk has 2 drawers. I could keep the dauber thing in here. I don't think I did. Nope, sure didn't. And then we're gonna just add her on there. Alrighty. Do you guys have your tree up yet? I do. My husband did it. He loves it. My only suggestion is white lights. I said, oh, I want white lights. Some years we do color lights, the different colored lights, and then some years we do white. We take turns. It's not decorated all the way, it just has the lights. I think we're going to decorate it after dinner tonight. Don't need that, don't need that. Okay, so next step is we're going to add the lace. Now there's all kinds of trim here, and I just went nuts on the other one, just like stuff sticking out. Who cares? Except that this stuff doesn't like to really stay down real well, and you have to let it dry. So let's see what this looks like. I stain this myself. You could do that. I've been using this, but then I have this. So let me cut some of this. And I kind of like the thicker pieces. That color goes really well. So we're going to trim it. And that way you get to use a lot of this one piece. Just put it where you're, when you're looking at it, where your eye likes it the most. But you want it a little bit under the image. So let me see, I don't need this anymore. Oh, I got a stack of papers behind me. I swear I am not going to print the rest of the year. I'm done printing. I have got to order more paper. Okay, so I could still do another layer underneath her, under the picture. But I really like this paper. Let's see what we got. Do another layer there, but it doesn't go all the way around. Oh, here we go. Well, this one, oh, it's just wide enough right here. That's where I like it. Oops, can you see? Yeah, it's just enough. All right, don't want to lose the spot. All right, like that. And you can leave that on there. You could put a label on there, which I meant to pull the labels, and I did not. But I think I know exactly where they are. on there? No. Didn't get it on there perfectly. But it will do. There we go. All right. So we're going to lose, if we do that, we're going to lose the number. And then I want to punch the hole for the ribbon. There we go. So I don't, yeah, that's it right there. Okay, so now we can plan the rest of the texture. All right, we're going to add that down there. Man, I came in here after dinner and went, I have to make a video. Last night, I go, tomorrow I have to make a video, and I had so many projects laid out, I couldn't think straight. So I cleaned it all up. These scissors are old. They need to go. They need to go bye-bye. I like that. That's good. Good, good, good. I want it to stick out from the tag a little bit. And then when you put that down, okay, let's let that dry. Trim that. We might add some more trim at the top and bottom. We can audition. See how she looks. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. Just different layers, different textures. You can put things on the bottom. Oh, I kind of like that. Instead of, yeah, we're going to put that down. Just like that. And then tear it. I think we'll leave it. We're done. We didn't even use any of this stain paper. I'll put that aside. Table looks like it's going to take off for the airport. Now we just need to choose, it's very damp, but we need to choose a ribbon. Oh, Mr. Santa fell. Did you see my little Santa? Look, his little arms move. Santa. Snowman. He's so old. I started collecting antique and vintage Christmas ornaments and that. And every now and then I'd run across these, and I think they're paper mache. I know there's a spun cotton one, but this is like paper mache. So cute. Little snowman. Anyway, back to the ribbon. The hard part is choosing the color because I like them all. That's very pink. I like that pink. Then we've got really dark. You could go really dark with that. But I think we're going to put the pink. The dusty, dusty pink. Little snowman. So cute. If I could find how to open this. Generally, if you can find an end, but wow, she's really got this on here. I can't get it off. Oh my gosh. What's going on with my ring? Okay, I'm gonna have to do surgery. There we go. My goodness. Next week I'll be getting more of this seam binding ribbon. There we go. I think it was the, well, doesn't it never fails when you're on camera? Anyway, we did it. We've got our multi-layered tag in neutral with a bit of color. With a bit of color. Here we go. And then next week we'll do a little bit more of some holiday, more Christmassy fun project, I hope. Just one more. Because I just made one for a friend, and I'll show you how I did that. Here we go. There you go. We got 2 done today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you make a layered tag. Pull out your bobbin cotton trims and your laces and just layer it the way I did. That way you're not completely underneath the image or just on the edge and it looks like it's layered. Then you could still add things to these if you want. There you go. All right, everyone. Be safe and thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. Take care. Bye-bye.